Imagine owning your dream home in any corner of America. Sounds fair, right? For black folks, it's not that simple. Sure, the law says yes, but hidden roadblocks make it feel like a steep, uphill battle. In certain states, buying a house turns into a real struggle. Think unfair loan rules, biased banks, and old neighborhood tricks that quietly shut the door on black families. No flashing warning lights scream, "Keep out" these days. Yet facts hit hard. Black buyers get turned down for mortgages almost twice as often as white ones in spots across the country. And get this, the gap in home ownership, it's bigger now than back in the swinging 60s. From money struggles to sneaky real estate games, these invisible walls keep the American dream just out of reach for so many black Americans. Curious about the toughest states? Hang tight. The surprises on our list will shock you. Before we uncover them, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell for more wake-up calls. Share below. Ever hit a wall trying to buy a home? Let's starting now. Number 10, Mississippi. Home to one of the largest black communities in the U.S., almost 40% of its people. You'd expect houses flying off the market into black hands, right? Wrong. Instead, it's like a twisted game where black families keep hitting roadblocks, never quite claiming their spot. The truth stings. Black home ownership here lags way behind the rest of the country. Why? Banks seem stuck in the past, rejecting black loan requests almost double the rate of whites, even when credit, jobs, and savings line up perfectly. It's like an old shadow from tougher times, still whispering no in the loan office. And the money crunch? Ouch. Black workers pull in about 27% less pay than white ones on average. Saving for that first home chunk feels like chasing a mirage, especially with insurance bills soaring from wild storms that whip through the state. So, how does a place bursting with black roots turn owning a home into such a heartbreaking chase? Mississippi. The floor is yours. What's the real story here? Number 9, Indiana. Ever pictured snagging a cozy house in Indiana, keys in hand, family settling in? For black folks, it's more like chasing a golden ticket in a storm, tough, unfair, and stacked sky high. In Indianapolis, the divide hits like a thunderclap. Just 35% of black residents call a home their own, while nearly 70% of white ones do. That's a chasm wide enough to swallow the whole Indy 500. Blame the ghosts of old redlining, banned long ago but still slamming doors shut. Black neighborhoods got starved of loans, fair prices, and fresh starts back then, and today, that scar runs deep. Step into one now and watch appraisers slash the value, like turning a solid family spot into yesterday's bargain bin ride. Worse yet, state rules roll out the red carpet for big money landlords. They snatch up cheap houses with fat cash piles, leaving black families scrambling in the dust. How do you fight that frenzy? In a place buzzing with hoops dreams, why must black hearts leap endless hurdles just for a slice of stability? Indiana, time to level the court. Number 8, Louisiana. Ever dreamed of stirring up that legendary Louisiana gumbo, rich with flavor and soul? Black folks nail it every time. But chasing a house key? That's a whole different heartbreak, dishing out leftovers instead of the full plate. Flashback to Hurricane Katrina. It didn't just swamp streets. It swept away black-owned homes in New Orleans like yesterday's storm clouds. Before the flood, generations held deeds tight, passing them down like family recipes. Then, chaos. Families scattered, tangled in Federal Emergency Management Agency delays, insurance spikes that hit the roof, and shady rebuild loans that trapped them. Black blocks turned eerie and empty, while richer, whiter spots sprang back like nothing happened. Fast forward, flood maps pin black buyers in pricey insurance traps, premiums that swallow your loan whole. Feels targeted, doesn't it? Hurricanes don't pick sides, but the bills sure do. Then, the gut punch. Before the 2008 meltdown, lenders shoved black families into junk loans with interest rates through the ceiling. White owners flipped to better deals. Black ones, foreclosures or debt chains that linger today. Top it off with Louisiana's brutal wealth divide. Sky-high poverty, black paychecks trailing white ones by miles, hoarding cash for a down payment, tougher than wrestling a gator barehanded. A land pulsing with black spirit, jazz, and grit, yet slamming doors on home dreams? Louisiana, spill the truth. We're listening. Number 7, Missouri. Ever imagine settling into a sturdy home in Missouri, roots digging deep like an old oak? For black families, it's more like grasping at smoke, elusive and stinging. This state ranks rock bottom for black home ownership nationwide. In St. Louis, where half the folks are black, just 3 in 10 own their slice of ground. The deck feels stacked from the jump. Start with shady appraisals that gut punch the wallet. A black family's cozy spot gets priced like a fixer-upper, thousands shy of what it deserves, while a twin house across the line in white turf shines at full value. But here's the twist. Swap in a white owner for a recheck. Watch that number soar overnight. Luck? Hardly. Pile on the loan traps. Solid credit, reliable paycheck, savings in the bank. Still, black buyers face sky-high rates and iron-tight rules, unlike their white peers. It's like eyeing a reliable ride, only to get peddled a rusty wreck at premium cost. In a place teeming with black voices and history, why chase home dreams through such thorns? Missouri, the truth weighs heavy, time to lift the veil. Number 6, South Dakota. Ever thought about packing up for South Dakota? Wide skies, quiet towns, a fresh start? For black folks eyeing a house, it's more like a rude wake-up call, doors slamming before you knock. Snagging a mortgage here? Tougher than hitting jackpot lightning twice. Banks wave through white folks, but for black applicants? Denials hit double the rate, even with rock-solid credit and steady paychecks. Lenders play picky like your story doesn't count. Miracle of miracles, you land the keys? Brace for the tax twist that stings. Refinance time rolls around, and poof, your home's worth shrinks, blocking that wealth boost white owners grab easy. But tax bills? Suddenly, it's priced sky high, draining pockets for nothing but bias. Wealth building? Forget it. Scant black-owned shops, slim job picks, and a money maze rigged against you. It's like sprinting a blazing track, chains dragging your feet. If grabbing a home sparks the great American spark, why does South Dakota yank the ground from black dreamers? Heartbreaking, right? Number 5, Nebraska. Endless golden cornfields, roaring college football crowds, and walls so thick around homes, they might as well be made of brick and bias. If you're black and hunting for a house here, it's like dancing to a tune that cuts off just as your hand reaches for a chair. Every spot claimed, every door locked tight. Zoom into Omaha, where echoes of the past still echo loud. Long ago, city leaders, backed by the feds, shoved black families into corners, carving lines no one could cross. Fast forward to 2024, and that scar bleeds fresh. Black folks owning homes? It's scraping the bottom, lower than whispers in the wind. Then bam, gentrification storms North Omaha, the heart of black life here. House prices explode like fireworks on the 4th, but longtime keepers, they're watching their nests turn to dust. Slick investors and builders swoop in, snap up spots, slap on fresh paint, and jack up bills. Taxes climb like vines, squeezing families right out. No windfalls, just goodbyes. And help for new buyers? Nebraska touts shiny programs, but the rules bite back. Wage gaps leave black workers short, so those easy income limits? They slam the gate on the very hands that need a boost. It's handing a drowning soul a floaty, only if they tread water first. In a state where black faces are rare as shooting stars, how does owning a patch of earth turn into this endless, gut-wrenching fight? Nebraska, eyes on you, spill it. Whoa, if this stirs your fire or hits too close, smash like right now. Awareness is our weapon. The louder we shout, the tougher the silence gets. Spill in comments. You or a loved one battled home buying beasts? Let's unpack it together. Hit subscribe for more raw truths like this. Your feed deserves the heat. Back to the grind. Number 4, North Dakota. Imagine claiming a corner of North Dakota as your own, a vast land of prairies and promise, yet for black families, home feels like a distant mirage. Shockingly, fewer than 1 in 10 black residents own their place here, the rock-bottom rate across America. You'd spot a swaying palm in snowy Fargo before stumbling on a black deed holder. Step inside that chill. It's the quiet sting of not fitting, like wandering a shop where eyes linger too long. The whole setup ignores black dreams. No circle of trusted black agents, no programs tuned to cultural needs, and hardly a black bank in sight. Picture craving a warm bowl of soul food, only to stare at dusty shelves at a roadside pump. Flat out mismatched. For black pros chasing jobs across state lines, the welcome mat's threadbare. Job biases bleed straight into house hunts. Why would lenders roll out the welcome when bosses already turn cold shoulders? Add a pinch of minority housing drought. With so few black faces, no one's hustling for budget builds or custom loans. The market shrugs, as if black buyers are ghosts. That tiny 10%? Proof it's succeeding. If owning a home lights the American fire, what's left for black hearts in North Dakota? Eternal renters watching others build? Heart sinks, doesn't it? Share your take below. Let's unpack this ache. Number 3, Minnesota. The land of lakes and Minnesota nice. Warm smiles, cozy winters, endless kindness. But peel back that friendly glow, and a chill hits hard. This state owns the nation's widest chasm in home owning between black and white folks. Just 25% of black residents hold deeds here, while 77% of white ones do. Not a crack, a full-blown ravine swallowing dreams whole. Why the heartbreak? History clings like frost on glass. Remember racial covenants? In old Minneapolis deeds, fine print flat-out barred black families from white blocks. Laws killed those chains decades back, but the echoes, they starved generations of roots. Crippling wealth passes to kids today. Flash to now, help seems close with down payment perks everywhere. Yet black hands reach out only to grasp air. Strict pay ceilings and dusty credit rules whisper, aids here, for others. Salt in the wound. Appraisers slash values on black-owned gems, twin houses to white ones but yours. Docked thousands, no matter marble counters or shiny upgrades. Bias in the blueprint. Minnesota, with top hospitals, star schools, and jobs galore. Why trap black home hopes in yesterday's ice? The thaw can't wait. Your move. Number 2. Iowa. Ever dreamed of Iowa's rolling hills as your own patch of paradise, endless chances under big skies? For Black families chasing keys to a home, though, it's a thorny patch of letdowns, thorns digging deep. Picture this. Just 23% of Black folks here own their spot, scraping half the national mark. Not a slip-up, a straight-up shame that twists the gut. Dig into the dirt. Lone doors in Des Moines slam shut twice as hard on Black hands. You stroll in with gleaming credit, a rock-steady gig, cash tucked for the start, yet they eye you like you're begging for a castle on credit. Heartbreaker, right? Sneak past that wall? Good luck finding guides who get it. Iowa's Black crowd is thin, so Black agents, lenders, or starter programs, rare as rain in July. It's stepping into a shop for that crisp lineup, only to spot barbers fumbling scissors like strangers. Worse, those shiny first buyer aids? One size fits all fluff, blind to the money traps and old scars Black dreamers dodge, like dishing the same trail sketch to a crew, while half wander lost in shadows. Iowa, here's the burn. Homes forge fortunes for so many. Why lock that gold out of Black reach, turning promise to pain? Spill your stories below. Let's light this up. Number 1, Wisconsin. Land of creamy cheese wheels, roaring Packers fans, and a housing game so stacked against Black families, it's like the deck was shuffled in the shadows. Buckle up, you've snagged the unwanted crown as America's toughest spot for Black home ownership. In Milwaukee, the split rips your heart. Just 27% of Black residents hold the keys to their own door, while 68% of white folks kick back in theirs. That's no tiny crack. It's a yawning abyss, swallowing futures whole. How? Did Black dreamers misplace the rulebook on loans? Nah, the setup's rigged from the jump. Flash to the 1930s. City maps inked Black folks into forgotten corners, starved of cash flow and growth. Today, those scars pulse, cheap tags on homes, banks ghosting the block, wealth whispers fading to silence. The fix never truly came. Loan hunt while Black? Brace for the blow. You're 2.3 times more likely to hear sorry than a white applicant, even with flawless credit, steady cash, and savings stacked. Picture this. You, buttoned up and bank ready. Chad next door? Dodgy score from flipping rare cards online, yet he strolls out with a split-level prize. Fair? Please. It's no Milwaukee-only mess. Statewide Black paths to riches, legacies, and roofs crawl at a snail's pace. A place crafting gold standard dairy, yet dishing Black buyers pure chaos? Unforgivable.